on, you guys? It's your boy Savvy Baby, and today we are unboxing these new materials that I just got. And yeah, there's a few that I just ran out of, but there's a couple new ones in here too. So I'm just gonna show you what it looks like to receive a new package or a shipment of perfumery materials. So these are some powders. They came in a bag. Let's see what we got. Oh wow. Let me pause my washer. Sorry guys, bad timing for the load of laundry. I should have thought about that background sound. Yes, I perfume in my garage. First here we have perfume. This is all from Perfumers Apprentice, by the way. Vanillin crystals. And yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time evaluating that one. It smells like vanilla. Sorry, I already have it diluted here though. Let's just smell it. So, good save. Here we go. Vanilla's ready. Let's see. No. All right. I'm gonna smell some. This is actually vanillis, since I'm not gonna evaluate the actual vanillin. Yeah, that's a bummer. Sorry, guys. Can't find it right on my hand, but I got vanillis here, so I'll do an evaluation of vanillis. And I'm honestly not a big fan of this one. Yeah, it's spelled V-A-N-I-L-S. Oh no, V-A-N-I-L-Y-S. And yeah, I'll explain it after I sniff it here for you. But this is a clear vanilla material. A lot of vanillas turn yellow in the fragrance afterwards. So this is a clear. So yeah, this one, it smells like vanilla, but it smells like very cheap. Like it smells like one that you'll find in like, it reminds me of the things you pee on in urinals. Yeah, it's just not a pleasant smell. And this is at a 20% dilution here. But yeah, that's not a good vanilla. I don't like that one. But yeah, vanillin, this is just a creamy, very close constitution of what you'll find in actual vanillin. This is the aroma chemical that makes vanilla smell like vanilla. And you actually find it in imitation vanilla extracts and stuff like that. If you look at the ingredients, it'll say like vanillin and ethyl vanillin and caramel. Okay, moving on. Next material that we got. ASMR. Yeah, double that up. I'm gonna start whispering, guys, and do ASMR videos of perfumery. Just kidding, I'm not actually gonna whisper the whole time. I'll drive me nuts. Okay, so first one we got is patchouli crystals. This is a patchouli that I was talking about in my last video. And it looks like they got some new packaging. They didn't used to do this when I first started Perfumery. It was, yeah, they were just straight sold, just shipped like this, no plastic wrapped around it. So that's new. I've been doing Perfumery now for about 7 years, I'd say. But I work on a boat for months at a time, so I'm not able to constantly perfume. And so yeah, I'm just gonna give the powder a light smell. Patchouli, let's see. Scary, I don't want to accidentally inhale it if there's like stuff in the air, but I've seen perfumers smell crystals before. Like, that smells good. Smells like a greener, almost like at 100%. It smells fresher. I'm gonna dilute it down to a workable dilution level. I'm gonna take this with me, show you guys the dilutions and how I figure it out. If you wanna dilute Oh, that's a horrible glare. Okay, so we'll just go to the internet. Going to open up the Good Sense Company. Let's see, I'll just type in the material. Patchouli. Good Sense. See, it's the first one. Good Sense. You go to the Good Sense Company, TGSC. And this will tell you everything you need to know about the materials that you buy. So, and then you just click on organoleptics. And it'll tell you the odor description. Patchouli, earthy, camphor. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, camphor. Powdery. Like when I said it smelled green, yeah, it smelled more like a pine needle almost, I guess. So now I'm going to figure out how strong to use it at in a fragrance. So I know how low I should dilute it down. So now we'll go back up. Safety and use. So, yeah, you guys can type it into the internet and search along, follow along if you want. Max, okay, so I can't read looking through my phone. So it says you can use up to 40% in your fragrance. See it there? Recommendation for patchouli alcohol usage levels. 40% in the fragrance. So yeah, you could take that really high if you want. Man, that would be a lot of patchouli though, I'll tell you what. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to dilute that maybe even down to 50%. And anything else, I don't know. Let's see. I'll go 10%. We'll do a 10% dilution. That way I could use it and dose it in a fragrance if I don't want to have a bunch of patchouli or if I'm doing a trial blend. All right, camera's going back over here. And let's see. I got another thing we could do. So while we're at it, let's look up patchouli in the, I have Fundamentals of Fragrance Chemistry. It's like a textbook here. I'm gonna see if I can find patchouli in here real quick, see what they say about it. Okay. Thank you guys for joining in, those of you watching. Just showing you guys my entire process, how I learn what I'm doing, since there's not much to learn about. I mean, there is. It's just hard to find information on this stuff. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Palm oil. Surprising. Okay, it's got to be in here. Oh, well, not going to search too long. I'll look it up later. All right, patchouli. Let's dilute it. Do our assessment. Dude, maybe I'll do one at 5% too, actually. So, all right, clear that off. You guys see all right? Yep, okay. All right, get a trial, a test vial, or a dilution vial, whatever you want to use it for. But yeah, I've got a bunch of these. This is what I'm going to put my 5% dilutions in. Bunch of little vials, and then I can take these with me when I go out on the ocean, and then I can still assess materials and make fragrances on my arms. So we got a little 15 ml vial here. Gonna set that in my stand. Clear it out, take a drink of water. Excuse me. All right, clear that out. Make sure it's flat. Okay, now I'm gonna put some patchouli crystals in there. So we're gonna do a 10% dilution. So I'm gonna need 1 gram. Doing a 10% dilution of patchouli. Okay, clear out the scale. Get my paddle. I just reuse these. make them like that. Okay, get my patchouli crystals. I'm gonna weigh up 1 gram. So yeah, this is just a clean patchouli. Supposedly this is a material that all perfumers should have. I haven't had it the whole time. All I've had was actual patchouli essential oils and absolutes. I've had clearwood as well, though. That's a generic, or not generic, synthetic clean patchouli. All right, so we're at almost a 1/2 gram. Man, this stuff is, there's not much in here. I don't know how much I bought. Let's see. 8 grams. So yeah, I'm gonna use a whole 1/7 of what I just bought. And this stuff is expensive, boy. Perfumery takes a long time. So when people like make fragrances, look, this is just diluting one material. It's probably already been 10 minutes, so. Boom. Time is money. All right, almost getting to 1 gram. That ought to do it. Close enough. 0.997. So I could just put in 9, that's what we'll do. All right, this will be 10, 1 gram perfect. Look at that. All right. Peep that out, boys. That's satisfying. Oh. So close. It keeps going up. It's the phantom weight. It was at 1.0. Whatever. Isaac Meyer, hi. I'm a new sub. Little about me. I'm a volunteer firefighter for about 3 years now. Getting ready to graduate. Also, I love your vids. Thanks, man. I have a buddy who's a volunteer forest firefighter out in Oregon, on the Oregon-California borders. And he's also a Bering Sea fisherman. He's a hardcore dude. So yeah, thanks for you guys' service for keeping us safe. All right, so I'm just gonna try and fit that in here now. That's the new challenge. So I could have used a funnel. I'm gonna put some gloves on. I appreciate that nice comment, man. You guys keep me going. Like it's kind of crazy. I'm just a small YouTuber. Hey Isaac, if you're still watching, how'd you see my videos? Was it the fishing videos? Was it the cooking videos? Was it the perfumery? Was it the pets? Because right now I'm just trying to do whatever I can to help grow the channel, but my main focus is my perfumery. I really enjoy doing it, but it's just expensive. It'd be cool to just like build up some clientele through YouTube. That's kind of, honestly, that's what I'm hoping to do eventually. Get enough people, find a way to maybe like send out my samples if you guys want to purchase a sample of the sample I'm working on, or the trial of the, after I have a sample blend, I usually have more than enough juice than I need for one sample, and then I got all these leftovers. So if any of you guys are interested, let me know and we'll figure out a link I can create or something. Hopefully start doing something. Sell some fragrance eventually. I don't know, I don't really want to put product out there until I'm very certain that people will like my stuff. And I already, I'm getting to the point now where most everything I do is pretty good. I don't know, the first trial might be hit or miss, but after we dial it in a bit, it's pretty cool. All right, so now we're going to add 9 grams of our DPG. Let's see. I need a clean. Darn, that's gonna suck. Okay, you guys, I need a clean beaker, and I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that one is. That one's a DPG one. Let's go! So we're putting our patchouli in 10% DPG to dilute it. DPG stands for dipropylene glycol. Dipropylene glycol. And it's just a solvent used to dilute materials. All right, more gloves. Yeah, if I knew how to like stream Twitch and stuff, I could put some video game stuff up. I also play video games as a hobby. Who doesn't? I mean, whatever, I still do. But yeah, I have a lot of free time right now. I'm not working because I'm off the boat. But I will be going back to work here in a bit. For about a month. So yeah, in a month I'll be gone for about a month. So we got 1 gram of patchouli. We're adding 9 grams of dipropylene glycol for a 10% dilution. All right. This video might be pretty long. But hey, that's what we're doing today, I guess. I'm just going to record the whole thing, show you guys. This is what it takes. You want to be a perfumer. Everybody has to do all of this. So if you're into it, something you got to consider. Do I have that much time to sit around and dilute all these things for evaluation to learn the materials? Am I willing to spend all the money that it takes to, you know, you got to, not everything you make is going to come out good. So you got to sacrifice a bunch of your materials to learn. It's the only way to do it. Oh, crap. We're over by 0.2. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to add, let's see, if I add 0.2 of this or that, no. It will. I can fix it. 10.12. Okay, 10.12. And 10 grams. Okay, here's how I'm going to fix that. I went over by a little bit. So now I just need to add a little bit more crystals to get back to it. Okay, so we're sitting at a, no, that's not right. 1 gram. Sorry, guys, I got sidetracked talking to YouTube and I messed up. All right, so we might need to add 1 point. No, I did 1.12. So, no, 1 gram of solvent is 10.12. Okay, so, no, I did 9.12 because I already had 1 gram of 9.12. So yeah, we're sitting at 9.88%. So yeah, I could just add 1.12 of that. No. Shoot, okay. 1 point, oh no. 1. So we're trying to get this down to 10.3%. 10.03. Oops. Sorry guys, I'm freaking stumped. I'm going the wrong way. It's getting stronger. 1 point. Sorry. You know what? It's not that big of a difference. I'm not even going to stress it. It's just under 10%. That's all I need to know. No big deal. Whatever. Sorry, guys. I'll pay better attention on the next one. Won't give it too much diluting. All right. Find a lid now. And this is going to have to obviously dissolve a bit, but I'll just give a quick initial assessment of the patchouli at a 10%. That's annoying. And that's why I hate crystals. It's so much easier with liquid. All right. Let's see if this smells like anything yet. Might need a while for the smell to dissolve. Now, right now, yeah, I don't really smell much yet. Okay, so that one's gonna have to wait for later evaluation. But yeah, it smelled like patchouli with woodiness. Okay, print the label. You know what, I'm gonna have to write one on paper because I don't want to use my phone to do it right now. Okay, label. Pen. Pen. Got my pen. Okay. Patchouli 10% DPG. All right, slap that on there. I've got some other stuff that aren't crystals, so maybe I'll just do the, I'll skip the crystal evaluation for now. I'll just smell them raw because I'm not gonna be able to really assess them until they fully dissolve anyway. But in the meantime, I'll tell you guys what I got. So I got ambroxan. If you smell the modern men's fragrance, you smell the ambroxan in the wear down at least. It's a generic ambergris material. I keep saying generic. It's not generic. It's synthetic. But yeah, I'll show you what it looks like at least. Oh wow, those are flakes. I've never seen ambroxan. This is the first time I've seen it. Wow. Okay, we're getting a. Here, I'm gonna bring that by the camera so you guys can get the light so you can see better. That is cool looking. Holy cow. It's like little flakes. What the heck? I've never seen that. That's cool. Okay. Oh man, that's the first time I've ever smelled it at 100% either. See, the first time I had it was this. Ambroxan 10%, some more from Perfumers Apprentice. Doesn't really matter where you get synthetic materials from because it's all the same molecule. It's all going to smell the same. As long as they have the real, you know, or making the legit product. Okay. Ooh, that smells nice. It just smells animalic, but it smells clean. Usually animalic smells are smell like fecal, something along those lines. I'm gonna put this by my 10% dilution of ambroxan, and I'll be using that whole in my fragrances coming up. So I wonder if it'll have a better staying power because they said that when you dilute them, either way they get diluted anyway. I don't get it. Whatever. All right. Ambroxan. Okay. All right, you guys. Our next materials. Let's see. These are in vials. So these should be getting fun here. Enough of the stupid crystals we can't dilute for right on the spot. All right. What did I order? What did the kitty order? As one of the guys on Discord says, he blames his cat for ordering random materials. But it's just what we tell our wives. Oh yeah, no, the kitty ordered that. He walked across the keyboard. All right, phenyl ethyl acetate. Oh, aka PEA. That is used in like rose recreations or just I don't know. I'm gonna see if it'll. Yeah, I need that anyways. They're just making accords. So, but yeah, we're gonna dilute that bad boy down. I like to save this plastic bubble wrap because when I moved, I had to reuse it all to transport all my stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and dilute some phenyl ethyl acetate and see what that smells like. Come back over here. See what's going on with PEA, see if we can learn its strengths. All right. This is a cool one. This website here, so let's type it in. PHENE. Phenethyl acetate. All right. So as you can see here on this website, right there, unguentarius. This website tells you this. Look, the statistical data we collected from 54 public perfume formulations suggested the mean dose for phenyl ethyl acetate is 0.88%. The typical lower limit is 0.5%, and the usual higher limit is 17. Is that what yes. Oh no, 1.7%. So this is a strong material. The highest amount of phenyl ethyl acetate we encountered in any single formula is 4.8%, and the lowest was 0.01. So that tells you it's probably barely detectable below 0.01%, and it tells you that it's decent, I don't know, pretty decent strength, I'd say. But yeah, you can use it up to 4%, 4.8% in your final fragrance concentrate. But yeah, these are just suggestions at the end of the day. Unless it's a restricted material, but it'll tell you, it'll say there's an IFRA limit on this. Okay, so now let's go to the Good Sense Company, do our research first. Okay, so I just go into Google. TGSC phenethyl acetate. Phenyl acetate. Okay. Phenyl ethyl acetate. I don't know what that is. Replacer. Okay, that's what I bought right there. First thing you see when you scroll down. You can use up to 50% of total concentrate. So it's telling us on this website you can go up to 50% of the total concentrate if you want. So let's do our own research. So here we go. So organoleptics. Order description at 100%. Dang it. I'll do my own as well. Floral, rose, sweet, honey, fruity, tropical. All right, so they did theirs at 100%, so let's just do that ourselves too. Okay, so gonna grab our scent strips. And I've been seeing this online, guys. People are like, oh, I was at the mall, and I guess apparently you're supposed to spray these things. This side with you're supposed to use that side to spray your things. And it's like, I believe that, I haven't heard this anywhere, but I'm pretty sure that this is meant to be dipped in, and this side is meant to be sprayed and whiffed. But anyways, what do I know? Yeah. Okay, so we've dipped our scent in here. Now you use the other side to label what it is. Okay, so I fold this up and out of the way. That way it doesn't get on the table when I write. I should have wrote on it before I'm just going to put PEA 100%. And then you're also going to write the time. So what time is it? Let's see. Check my watch. Check my Palm Pilot. 12:35. 12:35 on whatever date it is. Palm Pilot says Saturday the 18th. What was I thinking? Yeah, that's way too much for this. That would have been for a 10 gram dilution, or yeah. Shoot. Okay, looks like we're just gonna put this into here. Because there's no way I could fit 10 grams into here. That was stupid. Okay, clear. Transfer it into here. It's okay though, I don't mind wasting this little tiny vial. Turns out, oh, that was close. There's one more drop stuck in the vial. All right, now I gotta do my maths all over. Oh no, I don't. Let's put one more drop, should be good. We lost a drop to the vial in the... Yeah, that works. Now the math's even easier. So now we're back at 0.5. That's so close to 0.5. I'm just gonna put 9. We're just gonna take that up to 10 now with diluting. I kind of want to dilute this in Perfumer's alcohol though, instead of... So I'm gonna pour some in here. I want this diluted in PEA. I mean, actual Perfumer's alcohol, not DPG. DPG is what you use for like, anyways, I think you use them for like crystal materials, the powders. Lid back on here. Now we're gonna take this up to 10. Still diluting PEA, phenyl ethyl acetate. And it's used in rose recreations, like I said. It's also kind of fruity, I think. I think my other dilution, I had it at 20% though, and it had like a banana smell to it. $7.4. Oops. 8. 9. Getting close. This is when I need to slow down. So I know. Woo! All right. Put a lid on there. And where is it? Where you at, Lid? Where you at? Darn it. Okie dokie. Where did I put you? There you go. Okay, capping. Let's give it a little shaky shaky. Supposedly I also heard you're not supposed to shake it because you're introducing more oxygen, so I say you should swirl. All right, now we'll do our dip. Okay. Okay, PEA at 10%. Or no, 5%. Sorry, guys. Honestly, I'm not a very good editor either, so that's why I would rather just go live. P, even if it makes for less than optimal production, I guess. PEA, 5%. There we go. Alcohol. Man, that's hard to describe. It's probably hard to smell things. Ooh. Hope I didn't touch my nose there. Would have been a rookie mistake. Yeah, man, that's hard to describe, guys. It's it says it's floral, but yeah, I get that waxy, fat, lactonic smell that I get from like octagamma-lactone or gamma octalactone. It's a coconut material, and I feel like I get this weird smell from like aldehydes too when they're too strong. But yeah, it's a faint floral note. Yeah, it's somehow used in roses. Wish I could lie and tell you, oh yeah, it smells like roses, but it don't. All right. So now how I'm gonna have to learn this material is I'm gonna have to go back, and now I'm gonna have to use that maybe in a future video to make a rose accord. I'll look up a rose accord and build it and sniff it material by material to learn how that helps create the smell of the rose. So that's why I bought that. And I needed it for a fragrance, and I know it's popular, so got some phenylethyl acetate, PEA. And I don't know what was up with my other dilution. Maybe my other dilution possibly that I had, I don't know if it started to go bad or something, and that's why it was having a banana smell. But yeah, if I smell it at a 20%, let's find that. Floral M3 material. So you guys, I also bought Gunsmoke Accord. I could have looked up a formula for that and made that one all separate, but then I would have to go and buy each individual material and spend even more money. And this is the fragrance I was looking at the other day. Which one was it? YSL or Flower Bomb Nectar or something like that. It said it had a Gunsmoke Accord in it. I was like, oh wow, that's cool. I just bought that. So this is our next material we're going to dilute and evaluate. Let's put away our other materials. I need to put a label on this. Okay, label it. Get it out of here before you forget what it is. And that is not PEA. That is PE acetate. I'm going to have to switch that label. Okay. Fix the mistake. Here we go. I'm just going to put PE acetate. 5% in alcohol. And if you guys are super fancy, you write like the opened or first used, you know, they have like expiration dates. If you guys want to get crazy, you can go and do all that. I don't. I just go till it doesn't smell right anymore. Or because you can tell when perfume materials go bad from like oxidation or something like that. They get an off smell, and everything that goes bad will smell like that. So you'll know. Okay, and yeah, it stinks having to go out on the boat and lose my materials to oxidation over time because I can't use them. All right. So, all right, Gunsmoke. I don't know. We're just going to do that one to a 5% dilution. I'm not even going to think about it. So, grab another vial. Make another dilution. Woo! Here we go. Oh. Live material evaluation, boy. Say me, baby. Here we go. And how to dilute materials and how not to. You can learn from my mistakes as we make them together. Here we go. So we know that 5% of 10 is 0.5. So we're going to aim for that. Okay, here we go. You guys probably want to see the numbers. Okay, here we go. Gunsmoke Accord, found in like a YSL, Libre, or I don't know, you guys can look it up. Google YSL Libre, and then Google YSL, or not YSL, Flower Bomb Nectar, and see. One of them, I believe, has a Gunsmoke Accord in it. Or Google perfumes featuring Gunsmoke Accord. And this is what they're talking about. So I'll tell you what, guys, what I smell. And my first time evaluating such a material. I'm guessing it's going to smell like, you know, what Gunsmoke smells like when it, oh shoot. Like what, when you're out shooting, what it smells like. Okay. Got that on my hand. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Actually, yeah, just rinse them off. Some soap. Yeah, when I think of Gunsmoke, I think of like rotten eggs, you guys. All right, now let's dilute this and see what it actually smells like. So this is our DPG. I don't want to use DPG. We're using our alcohol. Top that off some more. Thank you guys for joining. Material dilutions, diluting materials, assessing them for perfumery use. And like, follow, subscribe if you guys are into fragrances and curious about how they're made. So, all right, let's leave that. Grab a pipette. Here we go. Take it up to 10 grams for a 5% dilution. You know what? I'm going to do a 10%, actually. Yeah. I'm going to add another half a gram real quick. Okay, where did that Gunsmoke go? Okay, put some gloves on so if I spill a drop, it's okay on my hands. I've got to wash them again. Okay, Gunsmoke. Dang it. Okay, so what I need to do is take this up to, let's see, 9 grams. Yeah. Shoot. Okay, so right now if I were to fill it up, it would be sitting at a 5%. I want a 10%. I put in half a gram, so I need to take this up to 9 grams, or no, 9.5, and then fill the other. Yep, that's it. $9.5 grams of this. No, 8.5. No, 9.5. That's right. Yeah, see, you get a lot of math. Because I need another half gram of material, so. Looks like we're going to do a 5%. Sorry, guys. I'm over here trying to rush because it's kind of a boring thing to watch, but Very close. It's gonna work. Jean-Claude Elena is the one that says to dilute things down to 5% for a material evaluation anyway, because when you use materials, you're not going to use them all in a, you're not going to use the materials much above 5% unless you're really trying to push a certain note. And they got so much room in a fragrance. Okay, turn it back around. So now we're going to evaluate. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Gunsmoke. 5% in alcohol. Okay, label. Boom. Okay, dip it. Here comes the evaluation. This is what you guys like. Evaluating this, what stuff smells like. So, all right, Gunsmoke Accord by Perfumers Apprentice. We'll step outside, give ourselves a fresh nose out here. To me, I'm getting the smell like castoreum, which is an animalic material. It smells leathery and inky. It smells animalic though, because it's not really like they put gun smoke in a bottle. It's like, you know, it's a recreation of it. It's nice though. That could be a fragrance itself. So if you blow on the samples with your nose, if you breathe out onto them and then smell, it'll smell stronger. It kind of smells like a permanent marker. It's nice. Gunsmoke. But it's not at all what I picture when I think of Gunsmoke. Nope, I'm not smelling 4th of July, but that's not necessarily a gun, so whatever. Who knows? All right, next material. All right, so I could be writing these down too and taking notes, but guess what? We've got a video. Oh, shoot. A video documentation of, I can go back and rewatch this and learn my materials again. Okay, so that was the Gunsmoke Accord. What section would I put that in? I'm gonna go with Ozone, I guess. Now, we got Farnesol. And I have no idea what this smells like. Let's give it a little whiff. I'm gonna sniff the cap. It's a floral note, I believe. All right, let's look it up. This was another material that I saw on a perfuming video the other day. And let me see, let's take it back to selfie mode. So, Farnesol. It's spelled Farnesol. You can Google it with me and we'll learn together. Simrise. And let's see. So, back to the Good Sense Company. Click on the search button. Now, we're going to type in Farnesol. Okay. Yeah, I think their website's broken, but if you just Google it, Farnesol, TGSC, the link will still be there to the page. There we go. Oops. Farnesol. Here we go. See what it's made out of, all that good stuff. Okay, organoleptics. So it's a mild, fresh, sweet linden floral angelica. So maybe if people say like, oh, it's a linden blossom flower or something. Fresh, sweet linden flower, floral, angelica, and dry. So angelica is a weird one if you've never smelled it. I have that as well. let's do it. Yeah, let's just dip it and smell it real quick. Angelica, I'll tell you what it reminds me of. Okay, so where would I have put Angelica? Screw it. Let's see. Yeah, you guys, it'll take me forever to find it. I'll just do this dilution. So, I don't know, we'll smell it at 100%. Just barely dip it. Strong stuff. And the really strong ones smell bad when you first smell them. Man, that's hard to even smell. All right. So, safety and use. Let's see how strong. Okay, this is a restricted material. Let me show you guys that stuff. Oops. So, IFRA restriction limits. So, category 4 is what you need to pay attention to for perfumery. It's products related to fine fragrance. 1.2%. So that's the max amount that you're allowed to use in your finished fragrance. IFRA restriction limits in the finished product. Okay, what was that about? Oh, my watch reminding me to move. Okay, so it's a restricted material. We're going to just dilute that one down to 5% too for evaluation. So let's see. Let's get smart here. All right. So now we need to figure out how much material I can fit in these little tiny vials. Oh, you know what? I think I got to do like 1 drop and dilute that down. Yeah, that works. Okay. Yeah, I want to use those small vials so I don't got to use so much product to dilute them. Where'd you go? I missed you some. There you are. Okay, let's see how big this vial is. So, 3 mil. So 3 milliliters. That's why we're just gonna put 1 drop in here and then dilute that down to a 5% dilution. All right. Turn the camera back around. You got some art to look at. Look at my Bigfoot, isn't he cool? All right, here we go. Farnesol, 5% dilution. Coming up into a sample vial, so. .22. All right, now I think I got a fancy calculator over here that'll tell me what 0.022 is 5% of what? Hey Siri, do the math. Just kidding. Okay, perfumer calculator. 5% of, oh no. What is, blank is 5, oh no. 0.022 is 5% of what? Calculate. 0.439 grams. So, now we gotta take that up to 0.439. You know what, I'll just use the DPG for this. So we need to fill this to 0.439 grams. That's not much. need to get this one exact since it's a small amount. Okay, 0.439. One more drop. It's going to be close. Sheesh! Look at that, boys. Girls. All right. I could put that in an even smaller bottle. Yo! All right. So now we're just going to give it a little swish. Maybe stir it with our dipstick. All right. While it dries down for a sec, I'm going to bottle it up, label it. Okay. Thanks for joining. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, so we got our lid. Let's label it. Farnesol, 5%. Farnesol. 5%. Got it. Lit now. The actual bottle, 5%. Okay. You can also learn whether it's a top, mid, or base note by assessing your materials and seeing how long it takes for them to dilute. Man. You guys, you know what? I might be anosmic. Nothing is starting to smell anymore. So maybe that's why they don't do these. But dang it. Or maybe I tapped my nose on accident with something. Yep. Well, guys, I think that's as long as we can go since my nose no longer smells. Have to wait. We could wait about 10 minutes, go outside. But yeah, I need to keep diluting these materials anyway, so I might as well keep streaming, whatever. All right. Farnesol did not smell very much at 5%, especially in here. Maybe I should go step outside and smell it again. But it's kind of the boring smell, honestly. So we're moving on. Gun smoke was way cooler. Actually smelled different. I think, yeah. So here, ooh. This one is methyl dihydrojasminate. Oops. Shoot. So our next material, oops, is methyl dihydrojasminate. That one smells, I could smell that. But supposedly this is like, remember I was saying how Hedione HC is getting so expensive. This is, and harder to find. So if you can't find it, you get methyl dihydrojasminate, and it's supposed to be close enough. And so yeah, they said that with this one, you can like dip it in a scent strip. And if you can't smell it now, they say to dip it in a scent. You know what I mean? Dip a scent strip in it. Put it in your pillowcase before you go to bed, and then when you wake up, you'll really be able to smell this. But yeah, that's the workhorse. It's a workhorse wonder, Hedione is, and it's more of like a performance boosting material. It's a light floralizer. It's hard to pick up, but if you overdose it, you can tell. And let's see, you could probably use it up to a 12% in like women's fragrances, like a 5-to-1 ratio of ISO-E Super to Hedione HC, or 6-to-1 to 7-to-1 for male, or what is that, female fragrances? No, that'd be male, a higher number to lower Jasmine Hedione HC. And that's all information from a different perfumer named J-Man, and he explained that in one of his videos. Okay. So yeah, that one smells, it's leaning towards jasmine. And yeah, it's just a transparent floral. It's leaning towards jasmine, but it just smells floral. It's a good floralizer without swaying the way or the smell of a fragrance. You can use that and it adds just like a floral aspect without making it smell masculine or feminine unless you use too much. But you can use even like 9% of that in men's fragrances. All right, so what else do we got? Let's see. I think this is just ISO-E Super. Pretty close to the end of the video here. ISO-E Super. This is a super material. It's another workhorse material that's used in massive amounts in commercial fragrances, like 20% easy. And it's an amber. Oh, look at this one's really fancy package. They don't want this one to spill. And yeah, I need a bigger bottle of this, as you can see. I might even start getting bigger amounts of both of these because they're used so much. And it's pretty much, these are used in about every fragrance you make. ISO-E Super and Hedione. It's not just me who does it, it's a lot of people. Still have some. We'll just smell the unopened one. Yeah, I don't want to pop the cap on that for no reason. Let's just smell this one. Same thing. All right, ISO-E Super at 100%. So there's a formula called, or not formula, there's a fragrance called Molecule Number 1 by Eccentric Molecules, I think. And it's a fragrance, and it's pretty much ISO-E Super. Look it up. They call it Molecule Number 1. And it's pretty much this. And I use it in 55 to 60, or no, 60, yeah, 55 to like 67% of the fragrance, depending on if I'm going male or female fragrances with this one. The men's you'll use up to 67% for a commercial smelling fragrance. And yeah, it's a woody, ambery material. If you see something that says amber on a cologne, it's probably the ISO-E Super or amber woody or something. But yeah, it's nice. And it's a $100 bottle, that Molecule 1. And this is, I don't think it's the exact same thing, but it's really close. Big bottle, $100 for just that. And this is also, these Hedione and ISO-E Super were used in Sophia Grossman's Tresor, Tresor. You could type in the Grossman Accord. And that is just 3 materials. It's this, and ethylene bracelet. Yeah, let's dip all 3 of them. Okay, I'm gonna make the Accord real quick. Ethylene bracelet by Perfumers Apprentice, this one here. And Tresor was about 80% these 3 materials. A combination of this, oh no, 4. There's 4 materials in hers, I believe. ISO-E Super, Hedione, Galaxolide, and some sort of ionone. It's like ionone alpha. And so yeah, we'll assess. You know what? Where's it? I could find let's do it. I'm gonna find ionone alpha as well. We'll put all 4 of these together and make a Grossman Accord real quick. Okay, florals, ionones, got a bunch of them. There's all sorts of ionones, and they make like a violet and iris smell. Ionone alpha, right here, big bottle. Here we go. Thank you guys for joining. Here we go. Ion alpha. And these are all at 100%, so it's going to be kind of funky, but could dilute them down. But we'll see. Here we go. Ooh, that smells nice. It creates this thing called like the hug me accord. And it just makes people want to hug you. What rhymes with hug me, hey! All right. That's a Grossman accord. Yeah, ion alpha. Ooh, that's good. It smells like violet, smells purple, smells powdery. Iris, violets. All right, off with that. And yeah, I think that does it. You know what? Let's go back to the patchouli crystals now that we're getting towards the end here. These should smell more now, hopefully. Let's see. There's still quite a bit of chunks in there. But tell you what, we're gonna try it anyways for the squad. Here we go. Last smell. Let's hope it smells this time. When we first evaluated it earlier, the crystals were they hadn't diluted or solubilized, whatever, melted. Here we go. Step outside, smell the patchouli. Yeah, it's getting there, but yeah, it kind of smells like it's a clean, clear patchouli, woody. It's hard to really detect, honestly, still. But yeah, it kind of has that same mildewy smell that I get from clear wood. I get like a moldy clear. And then, oh yeah, I forgot, guys. I was going to do an evaluation of the perfume that we made. This is the final shebang here for the Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid series. Yeah, I was starting to run out of Isoe Super and Hedione anyway, and so I had to wait for that to come in. And then I realized how much money I was spending on just trials. And so yeah, I think I'm at where I would like with this one. I'm not trying to replicate Flower Bomb anyway. I'm just trying to make something similar with my own style on it. And yeah, so here we go. All right, see, look at, we're gonna spray the big side now. You guys share that. I know I don't know, I thought it was pretty funny. People still don't know what these are used for. Spray this side, dip this side. Woo! Okay, I can still smell. All right. So so you can smell it. It kind of smells like a bubblegum flower with a little bit of spice. And when I say bubblegum, I mean like double bubble. The pink bubblegum that's wrapped in the ones you get for Halloween that nobody likes. But it's also got like the aquatics, just a faint. I didn't want it to smell manly, so it's just got a slight undertone of aquatic materials. It's got the juicy raspberry, a little bit of spice to spicing up the top notes, and just add like a darkness to it. Make it that ruby red, you know what I'm saying? And then it's got a little bit of citrus. And it's got the vanilla base with a bit of cotton candy in there. And then the slight bit of roses and jasmine, but it doesn't smell too floral though, you know? It's like I put the florals in there and I didn't want them to shine through so much because florals can tend to make things smell too mature. Also kind of medicinal. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, there's also an amberiness in there. I added that amber extreme, and it adds kind of a little bit of a sharp smell, but it's a sharp in a good way. It just, to me, it just adds more of a commercial smelling vibe to it. And fanciness, elegance. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Thanks for joining. And my next series I'm going to be doing is we're going to be getting back to men's fragrance. I don't think we haven't really done one of those yet with the live stream, so that'll be my next thing. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Peace.